Definitely wrong. It's not hotter in Minnesota than it is in Florida. It's hot. It's hot out. Welcome everybody. It's a daily vlog, a Glassgeek daily vlog, coming to you from Wildwood, Florida. At this moment, my truck is getting serviced, so I decided to go ahead and wash, where's she at? Wash my bike and kind of enjoy the day. Did a couple favors for the company, did some running around, a little bit of running around here and there. Now it's hot and late in the afternoon. I'm starting to wind down from work. I got one more day of work, one more day, then it's time for days off. But right now, I'm gonna walk inside while they're working on my truck, open up my refrigerator, grab something cold to drink, and then head upstairs to the TV room. You can follow along if you want. It's not the best TV room in the world, but at least there's air conditioning. Air conditioning up here. That's all I need. That and a place to sit. Because I don't plan on actually watching TV. I just went and ate lunch, rode the motorcycle over to eat lunch. Had the same thing for lunch that I had for dinner last night. Got over here. I figured I'd fly the drone a little bit, wash my motorcycle while they're working on the truck. They don't know if they're going to be able to do what needs to be done with it. I might have to go to a dealer because it's under warranty, which is the air conditioning, which is important this time of year, especially after seeing the news with the incredibly high temperatures everywhere across America. But it's not a necessity right now because I do have a fan and my engine runs and I have great air conditioning as long as the engine's running. But when the generator's running, no AC, no AC. And the generator uses a lot less fuel than the tractor itself, so they definitely want to get that fixed. But I will be taking 3 days off. 3 days off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today's Wednesday, but I get to work tomorrow. They gave me a load, so I get to go to Jacksonville, Florida, take it down to Winter Haven to a Walmart distribution center, and then I'm done. So I'm going to have Thursday off. So I'm only going to have one extra day instead of 6, which I was worried I was actually going to have. I didn't fix my generator, so Friday morning, before I head off on my days off Friday, I'm going to take this up to the repair center. Said it's going to take 3 or 4 hours. But that AP was going to work before I go back to work Monday. It's going to work before I go back to work. It's so hot. It's so even BB-8 is burning up. He's burning up. He's now liquid cooled. Truck is out of the shop. It's right here. It was in the shop. It's all done for now. Nothing that can be done until Friday on my first day off. And I volunteered. Don't think my company said, hey, we need you to do this. We need you to take it to the dealer to get it worked on, because they gave me the option. Just I really don't have nothing planned for Friday neither. I just have a little bit planned. I want to go do some drone flying and shoot some almost daily vlogs at some historic places. But that can wait. That can wait. My truck is important because I live basically in this truck 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for months at a time. So I can postpone having fun for a few hours. This is only going to take about 3 hours to fix. That's what I'm getting fixed right over there. My generator. It's right there. There it is. That way I have air conditioning. That way I'm comfortable. But what I was thinking on doing right now is being a little bit DIY. Let me show you guys this. See that? That's the end of a selfie stick. I actually put it on my tripod. Main reason is because at theme parks, selfie sticks are banned. You're not allowed to use selfie sticks, especially on Disney property. Universal, you could use them walking around, but before you get on an attraction, they make you take your selfie stick and put it in a locker. Then when you get off the ride, you go unlock the locker and take your selfie stick out. But they do allow tripods. So I went to Best Buy, bought the end just the end of a selfie stick and put it on my tripod so I could put my phone on there. And it worked great. It's been working awesome for the longest time. But now this little foam is starting to slide off because of the heat, and my phone falls out. It falls out a lot, really easy. So what I'm actually thinking on doing, I'm gonna go check the trash, because yesterday when I did my unboxing of my backpack for my drone, I threw away my box that my drone came in, and in that there was a big piece of foam, hard foam. I figured I could take a razor blade, cut that foam, a little chunk of foam out, put it right here, right there on the end of my selfie stick part of my tripod, crazy glue it there, and kind of make a protection buffer so my phone doesn't just flip out. Because right now, sometimes if I'm walking and talking, my phone just flips out and falls onto the ground. And I can't have that happening. So I'm going to head over to the garbage where I threw that away yesterday. Hopefully no one has emptied that garbage so I can retrieve that treasure that I've thrown away. Looks like everything is here. There's my zombie soda. Let's take this all out of the trash. Let's see if it's in here. Looking for treasure. Garbage, there it is. There it is. That's what I was looking for. See, I figure I can cut this with the razor blade and put it on my selfie stick. We're gonna give it a shot, but let's put this back in the garbage first. It works, kind of. It's not a perfect solution, just basically. I'm sorry if you hear this fan. I got my fan going. See that fan right there? It's blasting. But it's not a perfect solution because this stuff here is so squishy and soft. Maybe I need to yank it off and break off maybe the end of an ink pen or something hard and stiff, and crazy glue that as a frame, as a border, so my phone doesn't keep kicking out. But this will just have to do. It's not that big of an issue yet. What is a big issue is I'm sitting here waiting on that to charge so I can go out and have some fun. At least 30 minutes of fun or 20 minutes of fun once this charges. I definitely need to get more of these. Definitely need to get more batteries. I took a little nap, a little nappy nap. I had last night, I didn't sleep a wink. Not a wink. My eyes did not blink. I stayed up all night long. I tried to sleep, I tossed and turned, but I turned into, it seems like I turned into a very terrible insomniac. At least last night, it was terrible. I tried to sleep, but I just laid there, and I figured any rest is good rest. Even if I'm not sleeping, at least I'm resting. So I did that. I was up so early this morning. I was playing with my motorcycle about 4 o'clock this morning, just trying to keep occupied because I couldn't sleep. And finally, a couple hours ago, I went in my truck and dozed off. It felt so good. But I don't want to sleep too long because I have to sleep tonight, because in the morning I have to wake up, drive up to Jacksonville, and start the day all over again. So I got up, I figured I'm going to order some Papa John's and just walk around our yard here. And I was actually thinking I should practice my aerial photography and videography, because from what I understand, yesterday the FAA passed the new regulations called 107, stating that drone pilots no longer have to have an actual pilot's license to fly the drone and profit off images or videos that you take. But you still have to go take a FAA course about air safety or something. I think it costs like $300, $350. And you have to go to a CAT center, which if a lot of you don't know what a CAT center is, it's a testing center. It's not just for airplane pilots. They can test for all sorts of things. And so you can do that, but not until August. And then, so I kind of want to have, and it's still sort of a pilot's license. It's a pilot certification that you have to have, but it's not, you don't have to go looking to have a specific license, because before yesterday, if you wanted to go out and fly your drone, you actually needed a pilot's license, and people were going out finding the cheapest licenses they could get, which were usually hot air balloon licenses or motorized parachute, you know, those airplanes that are like parachutes but they're motorized. Those were like the cheapest licenses you could get, and with those licenses you were allowed to fly your drone. But the FAA, in all their wisdom, finally, it seems like, from what everyone's talking about, finally makes sense, because we shouldn't need to be able to fly a Boeing 747 to fly one of these, right? Shouldn't need to. And if you want to make a profit or start a career or a business from flying one of these, you shouldn't need that actual license. So just whatever pilot's license that they're going to have us test for, it's not going to cost thousands of dollars. It's just going to cost like $300. So I can do that. I can deal with that, and so I'm happy. So, but for me to be any good and feel like, hey, you know, these videos I'm taking, someone's willing to pay for, some realtor or some homeowner that wants their property shot. You know, I want to be able to do a good job. I want to be able to do a good job. Right now, I'm terrible. I'm the worst. I am the worst. And there's really nothing here to video other than our garage, right? Other than our garage, that's about it. And a big dirt lot. But I can practice. And you don't have to have a beautiful 2-story home with 5 acres and horses out in the field. You know, you could pretend. I could pretend that's what this is. I could pretend that's a beautiful home that's up for sale. Practice my aerial skills, because there's lots of wires around me, lots of big trees, you know, really tall trees. So there's a lot of obstacles to avoid. So I'm going to go ahead and goof off and do that for a little bit, and then order me some pizza.